It started like every other day. Wake up. Check phone, scroll, check messages, scroll again. And before he'd even said a word out loud, his eyes had already spent 2 hours locked on a glowing screen. But he didn't think anything of it, but a normal thing. Everyone does it, everyone lives like this, at least, that's what he believed. The headaches came first, later, tiny sparks behind his eyes. Then the stiffness in his neck, like an invisible hand pulling his head down. Sometimes his vision flickered for a second, wondering what might be responsible to the sudden change on his body. Devastating, he blamed bad sleep, but not the 8 hours he spent hunched over his laptop. He was blind in thought and did not notice how often he had rubbed his eyes. Or how blurry the world looked every time he looked away from the screen. Never noticed how tired he felt, even after sleeping 9 hours. His body speaks consistently, but he could not comprehend. Never noticed how his heart raced, especially while seated too long. The science was yet hidden. He didn't even know that screen glare forces the eyes to be overfocus, burning through moisture until they sting like fire. What a mishap. It never also occurred to him that blue light hijacks the brain, a phenomenon telling him to stay awake even when it's exhausted. His body was exhibiting warning signs, and unknown to him that hunching over a device bends the spine, squeezing nerves until pain becomes a daily routine. His health was showing gradual decline and body providing feedback about his condition. Clinical signs were progressively manifesting. Unrevealed to him, that his body system has long drops blood circulation by 50%, making the heart pump harder than it should at his age. During one late-night study session, the letters on his laptop screen began to float. He just thought he was tired, but then it happened. Lines bent, shapes twisted, the room spun, he blinked, nothing changed. His chest tightened, his fingers tingled. His breathing grew quick and sharp. Organ system was showing cumulative failure signals, and body crying out for attention, for rest and help. This wasn't exhaustion, this wasn't stress, this was his body begging him to stop. For his body was gradually deteriorating little by little. He shut the laptop, almost in panic, and for the first time, he realized the truth. He was no longer addicted to his screen. He was disappearing into it. His life wasn't online anymore. For his habits weren't healthy, his body wasn't coping, he wasn't fine. And yet, this wasn't the end. It was a wake-up call. So he changed quietly, slowly, intentionally. He started taking screen breaks every hour. He lifted his laptop to eye level to free his spine. He followed the 20 rule, switched to warm light at night. He stretched his back, blinked more, and slept earlier. Now, becoming awaking to life. He treated his body like something that deserved a future, and slowly, everything started to come back. Clarity, energy, focus, calm, because the truth is simple. Gen Z doesn't burn out in their 40s. They burn out in their 20s, not because they're weak, but because they're overstimulated, overworked, overscreened. Your body can handle stress, but it can't handle being ignored. If your eyes burn, if your back aches, if your mind feels heavy, if your sleep feels broken, these aren't normal. They're warnings. Stand up, look away, stretch, blink, rest. Not for the old you, not for the future you, but for the you who wants to still be alive, healthy, and happy at 30. This is Digital Damage and Modern Health, the truth your body has been whispering long before you felt the pain. Kindly like, share and subscribe for more updates.